What's cracking, people? It's your man Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, representing high-level technicians operating globally and beyond. So listen, today this is going to be a follow-up to a previous video regarding what to do or how to respond when a woman proposes. And basically what happens is, for highly attractive, high octane women with many choices, even moderately attractive women, they have the ability to maintain at least 5 roster positions. Now this is the minimum. Some women, a lot of women, have more roster positions than 5, but we won't get into everything in this particular podcast. So I'm going to jump right into it and start with position number 1, which is the money man. So fuck what you heard. Every woman has had or is prospecting for some level of sponsorship. Every woman who is aware of her attractiveness, who is aware of the use of the attraction dynamic between men and women and how to leverage that in this society to extract value from a man, has a money man. She's either under sponsorship by a sugar daddy, she's either married, she's either in a quote-unquote situationship with which she's not necessarily giving up the draws. She's probably letting them smell it, but in any case, she's leveraging what she has in order to be taken care of. And to be honest with you, I totally agree with that. I am totally on board with the woman having her own money man, because what that does for me is it frees up more time for her to come holler at me, because she's not slaving at a corporate office or Wendy's or middle management career or something like that. She's in a position to whereas she can come through when your man Cousin T requests. Spot number 2, the gay friend. This is a non-sexual, mostly, boy girlfriend who interprets guys' actions and guys' tactics, and he does this without her having to rely on her number 4 guy, which we'll get to in a minute. He also is sent in to spy on the woman's targets, quote unquote. He can get into spaces like locker rooms or restrooms or male spaces, and get a better physical analysis of a guy so that he can report it back to his girlfriend, which again I am not opposed to. I think we have our methods of intel. So do women. They just, the way that they get their intel is a bit sophisticated, if you ask me. So number 3, we have the guard dog. Now, typically, if we're talking about urban women, this would be the Pookie and Ray Rays, and the guard dogs service many functions in this number 3 spot. If she needs a couch moved, guard dog. If she needs to get a couch and she doesn't have money, guard dog. If she's in a domestic abuse situation and the abuser needs his ass kicked, guard dog. If she needs access to weeds, pills, and the local kickback, guard dog. So basically, this is an all-around utility guy who's got strength. He's got, quote-unquote alpha tendencies, but he's definitely blue pill. That's another video for another day. You can be a blue pill alpha and a red pill beta. But in any case, that's number 3. Number 4. Poor guy. This is the Friendzone Guy. This is a pretty interesting, usually I'm going to say 90% of the time, this is a sad position to be in. This is the guy who did not make the cut for the majors in this woman's roster. He is there as the wet wipe, the emotional tampon, however you want to say it. Take her out to the movies. Ain't never smelt the draws, will never get the draws, he has probably indicated that he wanted to have sex with her earlier on when they first met, and something along the lines went sideways or whatever, and she's not going to give him the draws. Okay, basically the friend zone guy is what I call an abuse victim, because you've already made it known, hopefully, that you are interested in her in a sexual matter, and you've defaulted to the friend zone position. That's a default position, unless you are a high level operator and you're leveraging your friendship with this attractive woman to actually get other women. That's only the 5 to 10% of the time, and you need to know what you're doing in order to leverage that position. Holla at me, I can let you know about how to do that. But in any case, I consider the friend zone guy to be an abuse victim, because having made your intentions known and having in her swatting it down, or maneuvering her words and the position that you two have, and turning that into opportunities for meals, opportunities for trips, opportunities for movies or entertainment, that's abuse. Because I guarantee at the end of those interactions, two things are going to happen. She's going to go home and she's going to get done what she needs get done, and two, you're going to go home and jerk your shit off. And unfortunately, that's an abuse cycle, because psychologically you're beating yourself up and you're making yourself feel unworthy every single time you interact with this woman, every single time you answer her beck and call. In any case, this leads to the number 5 roster spot on an attractive woman's roster. That is, of course, the maintenance man. He is the man that unclogs drains, cleans pipes, cleans gutters, however you want to say it. Every woman, every Octane, every race, every social class has a guy who's usually an ex, but that's not necessarily, that has the weapons grade pipe game. That's the weapons grade pipe game, and I'm definitely going to go into that in a Patreon video. But basically, she fits herself into his schedule to bless her with that good, fat, wall climbing, rain making, skydiving, calling orgasm. Usually after being dropped off from a date with a number 1, number 2, number 4, or even a new prospect who doesn't know the P codes just yet. I just want to offer two honorable mentions to the 5 position roster spot here. One, you've got the sub or the substitution guy, who's usually like the break glass emergency dick guy, or the ding dong doorbell D guy, who has the opportunity to climb up in her roster, but she's unsure of him, but he's always there on standby for that emergency D. Also, lastly, you have the farm team. And the farm team is basically guys that she is stringing along on social media, on dating apps, the long distance, maybe she met him traveling internationally, they exchange phone numbers, they're pen pals or something like that. She's farming those guys and seeing what their profiles are. She's looking at their analytics, seeing if things measure up to what she is looking for at that period of time, if she gets an open. So that's the list. Let me know what you think down below in the description. And until next time, this is your man, Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, saying stay sharp and mission focused. Later.